One of the key things I learned about investing at a very young age is that the game is so different when you're 19 years old, when you're 30 years old, when you're 50 years old, and when you're 70 years old. The wealth game changes up on you because it's not the same. It's not the same. There's such a thing as risk tolerance that is usually correlated with age. The younger you start investing, the more risk you can take because you're earning money and you also are young. So you have a lot of time to earn money and make up for the bad mistakes you made investing. And you have compound interest working for you. You can diversify faster. You can take on more risky bets because you're young. You got your whole future ahead of you. When you're 70 years old, are you going to speculate on Bitcoin with whatever leftover retirement money you have left? Of course not. You're going to take a much more wealth preservation strategy. So I want to just share with you this mindset. Don't just take investment advice at face value. Look at it in conjunction with your station in life, with your financial goals, with your risk tolerance, with your ability to earn. If you are earning a very high amount of money, you can afford to take more risk because you have such a high income, right? You can afford to take more risk. If you make less money, but you're young, you can still afford to take more risk because you're young, so your income might go up and or your years of working will be extended. So you can still take more risk. So everything's all kind of like interrelated is my point. That's why it's important to start investing as early as possible. So you can start learning when you're younger, when the risk is lower. You can lose it all when you're 25 and start over and be totally fine. But you can't do that when you're 75. So age and investing is a huge thing. And the sooner you understand that, the more you can leverage what I like to call use the appropriate strategy for who you are in that moment in time. Basically, if you're a rabbit, don't play the same game as a turtle. And if you're a turtle, don't try to chase dreams like the rabbit.